and he started threatening me, right? Okay? I went down there to the pub. He's not told you this either, right? I know this in his report. I went down to the pub and I stood in front of all of them. Right? I shouldn't have done it. Right? But unfortunately I've got ADHD. Well, they call it challenging behaviour, right? And I'll blow a fuse, right? Yeah. Okay, when someone winds me up like he was doing, if he's done all along, I just blow a fuse. I can't help it. I can't control it. It's just me, right? And I thought, right, well, I'm going to show them I ain't got no fear about them at all. So I went down there Sunday afternoon, and he was standing there in the bar, and I went, well, come on then, step outside, right? Come on, here I am now, yeah? Don't fucking threaten me, right? You know, fucking pricks, right? To all of them, including him, right? Now, wouldn't that be enough to stop you having contact with me, right? Would that not be enough to say to any normal person, don't mess about him no more? What's he done since? And the thing is, Christmas was the same. He reckons I phoned in Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, yeah? I didn't. He phoned me. And his message was, I can drink where I want to drink.
Okay, on Christmas Day?
Christmas Day, yeah? And I went to no fucking name, right? You stay at the surprise pub, right? And the thing with it was, he's now caused bad feeling with me and the landlady, right? Because when I was doing all the YouTube videos, putting videos of me and all the other people that were sitting up there, right? Okay? He was telling her, oh, by the way, you know, Dave Marks, he's putting videos of your pub on, and at the same token, he's slagging me off, he's threatening me, right? So the last time I went up there, which was about 3 months ago, because that's another pub now I don't go into anymore, right? Okay. I said to her this particular night, she went, I want you to take those comments you made up about Mooney off your profile, right? And I went, no, I'm not doing it, right? And all it was, I put on my profile thing on YouTube, do not contact David Mooney. He harasses people, right? By then, it was like, he's put me on 4 months campaign of harassment. He's contacting all my friends on Facebook and all that, right? And my advice is to you all, do not contact him, he's a weirdo, right? Okay? Well anyway, he's told her that, okay? So she turned around and said to me, I want you to take that off. And I went, no, I'm taking it off. I said, by the way, have you seen that video that he's put on about me? And she went, me, I'm not interested. And I said, well, you started it, right? I said, and also, she went, oh, by the way, he does work for me. I said, I don't care what he does, right?
David, with regards to Facebook, is your profile set to private?
Yeah, I've done that now.
Okay, so at least that way, he can't write on your wall.
No, that's right.
Like that. With YouTube, if he keeps contacting you, again, on YouTube, there should be a contact address for them, and you can contact them, I think it's via email or telephone call, and they can sort of stop him from getting to you from that perspective.
Well, this is what worries me, if you don't mind me saying, yeah? Okay, this is what worries me, right? He can't contact me by mobile phone.
Yeah.
Because I changed my number yesterday.
Okay.
The reason why I changed my number yesterday was because of him. Right? Okay? So he can't contact me by phone anymore, right? Okay? He can't contact me on Facebook because I've blocked him anyway. And like you say, I've set my profile to private anyway. Friends only.
Yeah.
And I've done the same with YouTube.
Yeah, so at least that way, that should stop you from having any sort of indirect contact with each other. You know, so...
But the thing is, I'm not happy he's going to leave it at that. Because now, he's again, got you involved. I've been arrested, okay, over something that I think is wrongful anyway. Because it's quite clear, you know, he's saying, I know it was David Marks, but he withheld his number. Oh, well, how do you say that? If he's got proof then, Has he got phone statements? Has he got this? Has he got that? Has he got the voice recordings to say it was my voice that was timed and dated on the day? Has he? Well, I don't think so, because if he hadn't done, you'd have been playing that tape to me right now. We'd have been listening to it, right? You'd have been saying to me as a police officer, look, this is the evidence I've got, right? Okay? And we've got you down to rights, right? But that hasn't happened. All that is to me, it's just hearsay. There's no concrete confirmed proof. The thing is, what my worry is now is, you're obviously going to tell him because you're the victim. He's the victim, right? We arrested Mr. Moss this morning, right? Okay? You won't have to say what was said or whatever.
Yeah.
You can't anyway, up to Data Protection Act, right? But you can tell him, I suspect you will tell him, he was arrested, right? Okay? Do you know what he's going to think? Lovely jubbly, right? That's one now up against him, right? And you can turn around and say, you can use this day now. Oh, I had him arrested, by the way, on the 11th of May. Okay? My worry is now, what's he going to do next?
Obviously, David, if you're really concerned, like I said, you can go to the front office and make a formal allegation in there of harassment, because obviously, with me taking this interview, this will be a sort of like a recorded statement,
Right.
so to put it.
Right.
This will have everything listed down, so obviously, we can put this tape reference down on the crime report if you want to make one.
Yeah.
And if they need to refer to it at a later date, it's got all the information they can listen through and play through the interview.
Right.
And that will bring up all the information that's been said in this interview. Obviously, I've asked you for phone statements.
Yeah,
and all that
which
sort
I'll
of
bring
stuff.
them in.
If you can bring them in as well, that'd be very handy.
Right.
Because obviously, if you're going to make a report, then that can be used
Right.
as evidence. Obviously.
Right.
So try not to worry about it for the moment, and that's my job to sort out for you.
Right. The thing is, I can't, not that I've got it in time, because I really haven't, right? Everything I've told you so far is the truth, right? Okay? And everything that happens in the future, regardless of what happens, will be the truth.
The interview concluded was 12:28. The interview is being recommenced on the 11th of May 2011 at 12:29. I am Casey Richardson, job number 156ZD, attached to the Borough Investigation Team at Croydon. There's no other officer present. We're in interview room number 2 at Croydon Police Station. I'm interviewing. Please can you state your full name?
David Marks.
Lovely. Obviously, I remind you again that you have a right to free and legal advice anytime, day or night. You can do so over the phone or in person if you want. It can mean the interview will be delayed. Would you like any solicitors or legal advice?
No.
Okay, lovely. Again, I remind you of the caution. You do not have to say anything that may harm your defence. If you do not mention my questions, I'll free to vote relying on call.
Right.
Anything you do say may be given evidence. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay, right, now that's sorted. Right, obviously, I'm going to ask you a few questions, bits that we've gone over already.
Right.
Try to clarify a few bits, and hopefully we'll be able to finish the interview very soon.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Right, so you've known Mr. Mooney through, is it the karaoke?
Yeah.
Okay, right, lovely. This all started last August?
Yeah.
And since then, he's made accusations about you towards the DWP, causing problems with your benefits.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, let's see. You have had contact with him in the past, and you have exchanged phone calls and text messages.
Yeah, that's right.
On this particular occasion, you have said that you have sent text messages to him, and this is on the 7th of April.
Yeah, because he was accusing me of phoning his number.
Yeah, okay, so that was on the 7th. You said you're not sure if you've made phone calls to him on this day.
Right.
But you remember making phone calls, is it on a different day?
On a different day.
Okay, but you're not sure about the 7th.
Well, I know for a fact, because when he sent me the text messages, it was 11 o'clock at night.
Okay.
Okay? And I'm sorry to say, well, I'm not sorry to say this, he annoys me anyway, as soon as he hasn't contacted me whatsoever, because I think, what's he going to accuse me of now then? So, I know for a fact, I never phoned him on the 7th of April, and I could look you straight in the eye and say that, right? Okay, because it was 11 o'clock at night.
Okay.
And the thing with it was, my neighbour upstairs that lives above me is a postie, right?
Yeah.
Okay? And if I start having raised voices with someone on my phone, he starts phoning on steady like that. Which shuts the bar me because he wants to get a decent nice kid to do a day's work. So, no, I never made any phone conversations to him on that day. All it was, I just denied his allegation.
Okay.
And I said to him...
So was that done via text message?
Text message.
Okay, so but no phone calls were made on that?
No phone calls were made on that day.
Lovely. I just want to clarify, this is your mobile number, 07858 779052.
Yeah.
Is that the one that you've been receiving and sending text
Yeah.
to and from?
Yeah.
Lovely. You've informed me that he's been hacking into your Facebook, YouTube and your Facebook account.
Yeah.
And your YouTube account.
Yeah.
Obviously you've had previous dealings with police in the past about this and you are worried about it escalating.
Yeah, I am worried because the thing is, for the purpose of the tape, I'm an ill man and I can't have this, arrest. It's now making me paranoid. Every time the police knock at the door, next time it happens, I won't be answering the door. So, you can see where this is heading to, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's escalating all round.
Yeah.
And I can assure you now, I don't want it to be that way, but the next time you people knock on my door over him, I won't be answering it.
Okay.
Which basically means you have to break my door down to get to me, right?
Okay,
And I don't want to, I can assure you now, I don't want that. I don't want that. But I also don't want the threat now of every time he gets in touch with you, you're arresting me.
Yeah,
I can't have it.
obviously, as I've said previously in the on tape,
Yeah, of course.
about you making an allegation as well. Because
Yeah, of course.
you've told me that you're being harassed by him, and
Yeah.
that should be looked into.
Well, it's more him than me, actually. Because, as I've said all along, I didn't want anything to do with it. I don't like him anyway. There's something about him, I don't like him anyway. I've been told he's done it to other people, anyway. And I was told that by Cockhouse Police in January, because I got them to come round one morning, okay? This is about the second week in January, and I got Cockhouse Police to come round one morning, and I showed him the video that he put on YouTube about me, right?
Yeah.
And they told me then, do not contact him, okay? If he contacts you again, then contact us, right? And then 3 days later, I got a phone call from PC Edwards, who works at Croydon C.I.D, and he just closed the file on it. And I said to him, PC Edwards, it's so bad, so do you know what they did? Your officers, yeah? They changed their phone number. I had a phone number for him, right?
Okay.
And they delete their phone number. Because the last thing I said to PC Edwards was, if he now falters with my benefits, meaning I get these false allegations with my benefits, yeah?
Yeah.
By then he'd done it anyway. I said, I'm coming back to you, because that's harassment. Anyway, okay, and sure as X-rays come like the first week in February, I think I've still got that letter anyway, which I'll bring in with the phone statements, right? Okay, sure as X-rays, I've got this phone, letter, and they said, your benefit's been put into doubt, because we've had this allegation. Your DLA's now been put into doubt, which I've had to work very hard to get anyway, which is nothing to do with money anyway. Okay? And then they said, and through the result of that, your benefits has now been suspended until we can find, things about conclusion.
Okay.
So, I've lost in more ways than one.
Well, David, if you're going to make a report, make sure you include that in the
Yeah, I'm going
because
to.
obviously, like I said, it's all been recorded on tape anyway.
Right. But also, I've also told the DWP anyway, okay, well, the DLA, I've said, look, I know he's done this, right? Because my solicitor wrote to the DWP, and they have, as you know, they have to tell them who the informants are, right? Because if someone, look, anyone can ring up the benefit forecast line, right? Anyone can, right? Okay? And if they do that, they've now got a rule in, they must tell them who the informants are. I wouldn't do it personally, right? I could not do that to my worst enemy, not even him, right? Okay, I could not do that, right? Okay, but he did, because he left his number and he left his name.
Okay.
And when I told him about it, on the last text messages, I went, I know it's you that grasped me up to DWP. His response was, because I told him what he said. I said, and if you deny this, you're calling my solicitor a liar, right? And I told him what he said, right? And do you know what his response was? He didn't deny it. He didn't say, no, it was not me. Do you know what he did? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, right?
David,
So that told me he done that.
Is this going to be the text messages from the 7th of April, do you think? Or is that just totally separate?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It might be.
Okay.
It might be.
Okay.
No, this wasn't on the 7th of April.
Okay, was this after?
This was before the 7th of April, right?
David, I've just got to clarify a few more points about the 7th of April, because obviously that's what you've been brought in for.
Right.
So you said that you've made text messages, may have sent text messages between yourselves late in the evening.
Yeah.
You said you didn't withhold the number.
No.
Okay. You said this gent does put his name and number on websites.
Yeah, that's right.
Is that to do with the karaoke?
Yeah.
Okay, lovely.
Because he's accused me, right, he did that on the 7th of April. He accused me ordering pizzas, ordering minicabs to the pub where he works, yeah?
Was that made in person,
Which
on
is
the
nothing to
phone?
do. Well, he didn't say, he just said via text message, because I blocked his number on my phone, right? Okay, so he can't ring me anymore anyway. He can only text message me.
David, you said you've changed numbers. Have you still got your old SIM card?
All they've done is they've just transferred the old number onto the new SIM.
Okay, so it's still the same SIM card?
So it's still the same SIM card, different number, which I can't.
Do you know the new number?
No.
Okay, I'll get that off you later, don't worry about it. Right,
what I might have to do, is that your personal mobile?
yes.
Right, what I might have to do is do a drop call to you, right? And then you'll get...
Yeah, we'll sort that out, don't worry.
Right, okay.
Right, basically, so to summarise this interview, which I apologise for it taking so long, with regards to the 7th of April, you've said, well, I've given the background already, but you've said that you have sent text messages, you're not sure if you made calls, everything happened quite late at night, about 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
The texts have been uploaded onto your computer, and the messages were sent on this number, 078779052.
Yeah.
Obviously, a number of text messages where it's changed, you don't know how many.
Right.
And obviously, this gent has given me a statement just to say, obviously, what's happened. You've heard the statement that's been made.
I disagree with it anyway.
Yeah, that's fine. And he has said that he is getting annoyed by this and wishes it would stop as well. So hopefully we can come to some sort of agreement so both of you will not have any contact with each other. Right. David, is there anything else you'd like to add to this interview? Any remarks you'd like to make?
Well, yeah, there's a couple. I want some assurance that he's going to be told.
Okay, obviously, my best advice to you is, as the front of it, make a report.
Do I have to? Can't you?
It's honestly the best way, because obviously they're both separate
I'm going to have to
allegations.
explain it all over again. I'm going to have to go through it each.
I mean, I can give the station officer a photocopy of my notes, I can give them the tape references from today's interview, and they can put them on there. So obviously if they want to listen to anything in detail, they can do by playing back the tapes.
Right, well, I'm not being funny, I'm going to have to make that on another day.
Yeah,
right?
that'd be fine.
Because
It's all recorded on tape anyway.
I've seriously got to get back to the dog and that.
Okay.
Look, as regards contacting him, well, yeah, again, you need to tell him to do the same. And that means also to keep away from the cricketers' pub.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's the other thing? And surprise as well. If he sees my car outside those pubs, then
What car do you drive?
I have to drive a citrus yellow C.I.D. My car. Okay. And he knows want to go to Surprise on another day, I'm not telling them don't go to Surprise, right? But do it when I'm not there, right? Okay? Because otherwise, I don't know what's going to happen next time. Okay? You know, because I really have had enough now. Okay? I've seriously had enough. Okay? And this has got to stop right here from now, right? And I would like you to phone him and tell him about some of the things I've told you today, right? Okay? Also, I do not want him going into the cricketers' pub at all, right? Okay? And incidentally, whilst we're on the subject of the cricketers' pub, when I went back the next week, okay, there's a guy that used to work with James Little, right? Okay? And he's gay, this guy's gay. I'm not, right? But he is, right? Nothing against him and all that, right? I don't know the guy. I've only spoken to him a couple of times, right? And he said, I'll stand outside having a cigarette and all that, right? And this is the week after. The week after Mooney turned up, right? And I never mentioned it to him at all, and he just happened to come up to me and went to me, James Little was up here last week. I went, yeah, I know, fat bastard. I went, yeah. I went, why was he up here now? He went, apparently he was meeting a friend, right? So what they've done, David Mooney's obviously said to him, let's piss him off, right? Let's both go up there, right? Okay? Unfortunately, this James Little couldn't be bothered to wait for him, so that's why he made an early exit, right? Okay, and I said, well, I don't know why you're telling me this, right? To be honest with you. He said, well, the bar staff, the guy that works in the kitchen went, well, I thought I'd tell you so you was aware, right? And then I'm going up there 2 weeks ago, same pub, okay? Same guy's come out to me, I don't know his name, right? And he went to me, what did I tell you? Tell me what? You know, I was talking to someone else actually, back in my conversation, yeah? I've got something else to tell you about that. I went, tell me about what? Just by then I'd forgotten all about it, right? He went, about James Little, David Mooney, yeah? Oh yeah, what's that then? He went, they reckon you owe money. Money? James Little and David Mooney were coming up to hurt you that night, right? And that's what he said. That's what I was told 2 weeks ago and I want you to tell Mooney this, right? Okay? I can't think of his name. He works in the kitchens at the cricket's pub, right? Okay? Now the thing is, I told this geezer, right, like I've told Mooney, fuck off mate, mind your own business, yeah? I said, 1 minute you're telling me one story, yeah? And the next minute you're telling me another story, right? I said, fuck off on that. He went, don't talk to me like that. I said, I'll talk to you any way I want to, right? Well, he said something, he made some remark about this James Little, yeah? And I said, well, I'm telling you now, if I see either of them up here in this pub again, right? I will bounce both of them on both my hands, right? With both my hands round this fucking pub, right? And he went, well, I'd like to see that. And I said, well, you will, next time they turn up, right? Because they're deliberately harassing me, right?
David, I've obviously advised you to make a report to the front office.
Yeah, well...
It's probably going to be best because I don't think you're going into a pub attacking people because you'll just get yourself into loads of trouble. You said to me yourself that you've got your little dog at home to worry about.
That's right.
You don't want to be cooped up in here for hours or days or anything like that.
No, I know.
So
no, I realise JPH and all that, right?
It's not advisable to anyone to do that.
All I'm asking you, just asking you for the last time,
I will speak to him.
And I want you to tell him to make sure that he stays away from the pubs. And tell him to tell his mate as well, James Little, right? And tell him to tell his mate, right? Okay? Because when I was given this harassment order, which is a totally different issue with me, he's Mooney's employer, who he's worked for, right? Okay? They told the police officer concerned, we know about that. But how can we avoid him? Which is simple. They know what pubs are drinking. keep away, right?
Yeah.
Look, I know it's very difficult, you know. It's say, for example, I decided I wanted to go down to Plymouth Pub in Croydon, right?
Yeah.
Wetherspoons, right? And they just happened to be there, right? Fair enough. Okay, I understand that, right? We could bump into each other. It's very rare. We could bump into each other. But I personally feel that they're making a beeline for the pubs that I'm drinking, because what they want me to do, they want me to back up my friends, right? And I'm saying to you now, and for the tape, I'm not a violent man. I haven't got a criminal record for violence anyway. I've not got a criminal record full stop anyway, right? And I want to use that as a last resort. But if something's not done and spoken to, right?
Yeah, obviously.
You're going to leave me no choice.
That's what we're here for, so that you don't do anything like that. Because obviously, if you were to go out and carry out your threats that you've made, it's no good in the long run for you, for them, for anyone. And as you said to me yourself, you've got a dog that needs looking after. You don't want to be put, like, kept in custody. You don't want to be put in prison for assaulting someone. If you've got any problems, 999 straight away. It's going to be the best option, because obviously that will stop you from getting into any altercations with them where you can put yourself in danger, or they could be put in danger.
Right. Yeah. So your advice is won't ring 999?
Yeah, 999, because obviously if something's about to kick off, people can calm down the situation, defuse it before anything happens.
Yeah, but they shouldn't be in there. They should not be in there. Look, what would you be saying if I was going to these pubs? How would all of you would be doing is be extending this and going, well, not only is he sending me text messages, but he's also coming into the pubs I work in when he knows full damn well he shouldn't be going in there. You would now be saying to me, well, that is blatant harassment. So how comes that's right for him and not right for me?
Obviously, harassment is a course of conduct that causes someone harassment, alarm or distress. And obviously, if there's been a course of conduct on 2 or more occasions, then you've got as much right as anyone else to report it.
Right.
Therefore, as I said, you should go and report it. It's going to be the best option, and it will help you diffuse any situations which may arise.
Right. Right. Well, I'm going to give you his phone number in a minute anyway on my phone.
Okay. Right, in that case, this interview is being concluded at 12:51 on the 11th of May 2011.